the heavens above. For a generation, the word polio is deeply chilling.
Yes, indeed. I mean, I grew up with some colleagues who'd been affected by it and who had the abnormal legs and had to use calipers, etc. And it's a long time since that's happened. So obviously, it does raise alarm. And I think they're right. The people who are given the assessments, which have been in a lot of the newspapers today, that this is almost somebody who's come in with it, who's had a vaccination of a live virus vaccine, which has passed through the stool. I mean, these viruses occasionally, they come up just, say, once, and that's it. But I think the fact that it's come up in, I think it's February, April, May, suggests that it could be spreading. It could mutate to become infectious. From my reading of it, it is not that big a concern to people who are vaccinated. And in this, we have to remember, unlike our current COVID vaccine program, is very, very well founded in decades of experience and a very, very effective vaccine. And the majority of people won't need to worry about it. But
we do hear, Angus, don't we? We do hear about patchy areas where it's perhaps the virus uptake has been less than it might have been. And I just wonder, setting the virus to the vaccine to one side for a second, just in terms of treatment for anybody who gets it, I was explaining to a teenager in recent days the idea of the iron lung, that people who had a very severe bout of polio could be put into to help with them breathe. I mean, it feels like something from the dark ages, doesn't it, that sort of treatment?
Yes, it is. I mean, I've seen a couple of hospitals where they preserved, or in institutions where they preserved the iron lung as a reminder to just how serious this was. And they used to have, say, a dozen people lined up in an iron lung. If you removed that assistance, they would die because their muscles were too weak to breathe themselves. And so it's a very serious disease if you get it. Your allusion to the fact that there's patchiness of uptake, I think that this is very, very important, and I think the health services will be focusing on these areas of low uptake and trying to get them boosted. I mean, it's not clear whether it's just low uptake because they've refused or because that there's large numbers of people who come from places where the program wasn't as rigid and secure as it's been in the UK.